Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the law. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now, and today's starting pitcher, Aaron Nola, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Luis Rengifo leading things off and takes a strike. Nola fires.
Ball.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. And that's downstairs and outside. The next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. That one misses.
Ball 4,
so a leadoff walk. And now the first baseman, Nolan Shanuel.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Under the Mendoza line so far this month.
And there's the strike.
Well, I don't think anyone was surprised to see Nola have success in the majors. He was a star in college, playing for LSU, becoming a finalist for the 2014 Golden Spikes Award. Is one of the top amateur baseball players in the country.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. No throw, safe at first, and we'll see if it's an error.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here's Mike Trout. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Line drive, that's a base hit. Rengifo rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. 7th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. And that drops in for a strike.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another 1 or maybe 2.
And that one a little below the knees. And it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in. That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Outside low, and the count's full.
Full count.
First and second here, no outs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. Oh, the throw is over his head. And he's into second with nobody out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Golden opportunity right here. Top of the zone for a called strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
That one the other way. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And here is Taylor Ward. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up. When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit hard.
One out and a runner at second.
That's the ball.
Squirts away a little bit. To third. Tag. Got him. And a swing and a miss. And that is that. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the Phillies coming up. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Tyler Anderson. How about a scouting report on him?
He's had his ups and downs in his career as his ERA is just over 4, but this is a guy that's not afraid. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Here's Trey Turner.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Anderson in his 11th season, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2011. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Phillies, Alec Bohm. In the first pitch, misses for ball 1. Bohm went deep in his most recent game. That's off the mark. Now 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one finds the zone. Strike one.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Anderson ready to work.
Nope, ball.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Here's a big power threat. Tony Ruiz blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory. Average going up, OBP. Everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
So bases all loaded up. Schwarber getting ready to hit. And that is out of play. All loaded up here in the third and final game of the series. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. One runs in. A second scores as well, and now they trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up enough.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's Harper now. Base hit! Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 3-3. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's JT Realmuto looking to rebound today. He was 0 for 4 last night. Right through there for a strike. Pitch misses there. Going to count 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Tied up here in the early going. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Nothing happening on the bases, though.
Well, they get a big strikeout there, and that was a nice job behind the plate to complete the out at first while keeping those runners at second and third. That could have turned out way worse for the defense.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
He's struggled to make contact lately, averaging 2 strikeouts per game over his last 5.
Outside, ball.
First pitch just misses. Breaking ball misses down and away.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
And fouled off. Next pitch is outside.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground, and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
And the inning is over. So they get 3 and draw even. We move on to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia. All tied up at 3 apiece. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Yoan Moncada. Nola back to work. Just missed. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. Stays alive. Downstairs to Moncada.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So up next, Zach Neto. Hitless in the series so far. He's 0 for 7. That misses.
No, that missed.
1-0.
1-0.
One out, base is empty. Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you're not even going to think about him. That's a good thing.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Two out, space is empty. And he hits a ground ball right side, sends it to first, and that is the inning. Angels go quietly there, so no change in the score. It's 3-3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Jose Siri. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 1.
Well, that's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Slides, but he can't come up with it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner now 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Foul ball there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Siri at second with nobody out. That one missing inside. Fastball is outside.
Count is full.
Swinging a drive deep right field. That's going back. Back some more. It's a ball. His second homer this series, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 5-3.
That's a great way to fire up this crowd. They're feeling it now. Always scary for a pitcher when a guy can take a fastball down the middle and hit it to the opposite field. No holes in a swing like that, and that time that ball was hit hard.
And here comes Alec Boehm. Walked his first time. Just missed. Just missed.
Ball.
Anderson maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Reaching for it and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Now it's the power speed combo. Tony Ruiz 1 for 1 with a single so far. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
Well, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
Swinging a foul out of play. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Now it's 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So, man aboard. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He drove in 2 with a single his first time up. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Man at first, 1 away. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even. That one in there across the letters. Now snap throw to first.
No,
Ruiz dives back in safely. And that's outside. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
This guy will throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Doubled in his first AB. Ball 1, no strikes.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the...
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Safe in second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Laboring here. About to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. There's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
That one's in there, and the count's even at 2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
JT Real Muto next to bat for Philadelphia. So now 2 on and 2 outs. Here comes Real Muto. He's 0 for 1. Pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Jack Kachanowicz up and loosening in the pen. Hendricks also throwing. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings here and blasts one left field. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. 1 run across. Row cut off. Now to the plate. Tag. Safe at home. And they lead by 4.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on him, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Tyler Anderson will depart, and this is one he'd like to forget. Back with a new arm after this. So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Jack Kachanowicz.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Edmundo Sosa. First offering, and it just misses. Real Muto on at second with 2 down. Strike one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Here comes Real Muto around third. The throw's offline. He's saved. And the lead is up to 5. Man at first. And the batter now, Weston Wilson.
That's low. That's
in the
ball.
dirt. Swing and a ground ball. Steps on the bag for the force. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We head on down to the top of the third. It's the Phillies 8 and the Angels 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Concentrating my balance, give life a better chance. I'm too involved in God, not television. According to his purpose, not somebody else's mission. I run away. I cannot run away.
Very high with that one. Ball 1. Just
No,
missed.
that's out. That's a ball. Outside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's the automatic.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Boom. Makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel.
And next for the Angels, Nolan Schanuel. Reached on an infield single his first time. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. And ball
That's
1.
a ball. 1-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back. And caught on the warning track.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
2 down, base is empty. And now batting, Mike Trout. Swings through that one. 0-1.
He's gotten into a really
0-1.
good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum
No,
going.
that's down.
And
Ball.
it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. And they'll do it again. Next offering way upstairs. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. Can't chip away at an 8-3 deficit. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings. And that is downstairs. And that is ball one.
Well, these Phillies really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
That one misses, and that's ball three.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
And now it's filled up.
Full count.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swing and a ground ball off the middle. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard. Trey Turner at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Runner on the go, on the ground. And that's foul. Just foul. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Siri on at first, nobody out. Swings through it for the K. No advance. Good job behind the dish.
Well, obviously that was nowhere near the strike zone by the time it got to the plate, and people at home watching are thinking, what's he swinging at? But I'll tell you, some of the break guys snap off these days is just devastating. It can be so tough to recognize where a pitch like that's going to end up.
Boom. In the box now. No balls and a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Kochanowicz throws over. Siri back in on a dive. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy two. To second. That's one. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. On to inning number 4. It's the Phillies 8 and the Angels 3. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling. And that's downstairs. 1-0. Soler, 33 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Cut on and missed. Good change up right there. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
In the dirt.
2 and 2.
The count now 2 and 2.
Count's full.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And out number 1 on the grab.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Logan O'Hoppe now at the plate.
He's got pop, which is a little sneaky because he's so comfortable with taking his base hits to the opposite field, but he can jump you if you make a mistake.
Right through there for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Hard hit, knocks it down. Oh, he botches it, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ball 1 there.
Ball.
That's in there. That's strike 1. Dives, and he can't hang on. The throw is late, and they catch a break as they get a base runner at first. Runner at first with 2 away. And next for L.A., Yoan Moncada. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1. On the ground to third. Boom. Throws across the diamond, and that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Phillies 8 and the Angels 3. Taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. First pitch misses. Ruiz went off for 2 homers in his last game. Next offering is down low.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay.
Well, Bruce, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Smoke to right center, and this one's going to go out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. His 28th home run of the season, and they add on. It's 9-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here's Bryce Harper. In there at the knees, and that is strike one.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. That's down and in.
Nothing but curveballs so far in the at-bat. Kind of makes it difficult as a hitter to know what to look for, because you start wondering if he'll keep coming with it or if they'll try to speed you up.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning alive. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Real Muto off of first with two away. Now this is in the air down the line. And that will drop foul. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Moniak makes the catch, and that is that. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now a 9-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. New inning getting started. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Zach Neto.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Mickey Moniak, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. Climb the ladder with that fastball. Strike one. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up. And we're at the top of the 5th. And that one upstairs, ball one. Swing and a ball popped up. And that'll get down for a hit. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Rengifo. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. The throw in there safely. So they're at the corners now. And now Nolan Shotwell, 1 for 2. That's out to center field. Siri in position. Makes the catch. Runner tags from third. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's now 9-4.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
That's down.
Next pitch is outside. Fought off foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Phillies 9 and the Angels 4. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running, get the from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission. So why they this?
Kochanowicz back to work. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, these Phils, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Ground ball left side. Throws to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That clips a corner.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
In the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Foul ball. That's to third. Moncada over to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 5. It's the Phillies 9 and the Angels 4. Back here in Philadelphia, and now the DH, Jorge Soler.
Leading off for the Angels, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Some bullpen action for Philadelphia. Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Banks also getting ready. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And they hold him at second. Maybe this is going to be the moment they start the comeback.
There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Aaron Nola's day comes to an end. Just never found his groove, wasn't able to settle in. New arm coming on, back in a moment. Righty reliever out of the pen, Tyler Phillips.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the Angels catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
1-0.
And there's a foul ball. The 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-2's the count.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. And first offering is fouled off. Runner at second here, one gone. And it's fouled away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Man at second. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Line drive. Base hit. Coming home. The throw in. He'll score. It's 9-5. Man at first with one gone. Yoan Moncada, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 2 in this one.
Oh, yeah.
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1.
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, Zach Neto.
So digging in, Zach Neto. His righty-lefty splits there.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1-0.
High fly ball out to center field. Siri in position and puts the squeeze on that one. And there are two outs.
Now batting, center fielder, Mickey Moniak.
So first and second with two outs. So in now for the Angels, Mickey Moniak. And first offering is fouled off. Ward, the lead runner at second. Moncada at first, 2 out of the inning. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 2 on, 2 outs. Inside,
1-2.
almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 9-5. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Funk up the plays. We're just trying to dance, yo. Turn up the bass. We about to go. What's about to happen, girl? You already know. Taking control. We can take this ride, go faster or slow.
And that's in there at the knees. Activity in the bullpen. Number 57 preparing to come on if needed. Suarez getting cranked up as well. Off the mark there. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That missed inside. And that's ball 2. And a base hit right there. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Now batting, number 17.
And digging in for Philadelphia, Tony Ruiz. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And Kyle Schwarber will come up.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
First pitch, not close. Yeah, that's fouled off. What a stop. The feed for one. What a double play that was. Inning over. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. We're through 6 full. It's the Phillies 9 and the Halos 5. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Luis Rengifo. That one way inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
Rips one to right. And there's one down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Nolan Shanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
Ball.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder, Mike
2 down,
Trout.
base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Trout. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
No ball.
2
1
down,
strike.
nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's way high. And 1-1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
That one is absolutely belted. And it hits the fence. Now he turns and heads for second. To second, pulls him off the bag.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
So runner at second, 2 down. Jorge Soler digs in now. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Trout stands at second with 2 gone. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
On the inside corner for called strike 3. Angels lead 1. They trail it by 4. It's 9-5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Number 57.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Bryce Harper to the plate. That's off the inside corner. Ball 1. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Falling behind 2-1.
2-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there, and it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Set down on strikes. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
Real Muto stands in now and watches strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One down, base is empty. Backed off the plate that time. The 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Edmundo Sosa now at the plate. Inside. And that's ball 1. Hammered down the line. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. Weston Wilson stands in for the Phillies. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Breaking ball inside. And it's 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. And that's outside.
That's out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be rocking that stage till the sun out. Your boy cooked, I'm blown up. Time to lace my boots and show up. And if you still can't hear it, standing right there.
Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the 8th. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. Phillips back to work. And he chases that one below the zone.
0 balls, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. On the ground right side. Throws to first in time. And a quick out, number one. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1.
The Halos down by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a big swing and a miss.
0-2.
And there's a ball.
1-2.
In the dirt. Throw to first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here is Moncada, 1 for 3. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going. Now it's the shortstop, Zach Neto. 0 for 3 in this one. That one down the line, and foul ball. Moncada leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one misses, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Two outs. Fastball is outside.
2-2.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Next pitch is downstairs. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
I keep your heart beating like a drum, give you that good feeling that you want for everything you're needing. You know I'm the one.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Jose Suarez.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Jose Siri. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high. And it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a high chopper. Shanuel. And they put the tag on him for the out. So up next, Trey Turner. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One down, base is empty. And that one
Ball, that's
upstairs. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Kenley Jansen up and throwing. Quijada, a left-hander, also throwing. Turner pops it up. Rengifo makes the grab. 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Alec.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Alec Bohm.
There is a reason, and then if I retreat, then I'm working pulling the trees, and man, I want to be blameless. Strange and unashamed.
Breaking ball
That's a
misses
ball.
down and away.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Ball to strike. The pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that's the inning. Phillies down in order as they can't add to their 9-5 lead. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks, on for the 30th time this year. And now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. And first offering is fouled off. And downstairs.
Ball,
The 1-1 is fouled off. Pitch misses.
2-2.
And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one
That's the
just
ball.
misses.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. That one misses.
Ball 4. Runner
So a
take the
leadoff
base.
walk.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman.
So a man at first. Luis Rengifo getting ready to hit. Foul ball there.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Out to short, Turner. And he beats it. He's safe.
Now batting, Nolan Schuler.
First and second, no outs. Shanuel will hit next. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. That one missed.
1-2.
The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. First and second, no outs here in the top of the ninth. Squirts away a little bit. Tag, safe. And a wild pitch, and both runners are in scoring position.
Well, Boog, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is, and that wild pitch is going to make things even tougher. 2 men in the scoring position now, still with nobody out. So this really becomes a strikeout situation on the mound.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Stays alive. Two now. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Matt Strom comes out trying to close it out.
29 saves on the season, so he's looking for number 30 right here. He's been big for him in the back of that
bullpen. He's 2 outs away. And now the right fielder, Mike Trout.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Digging in, Jorge Soler.
Yeah.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or 2 on base.
The tying run at the plate. And that is out of play.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
That's the ball.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's a ball.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only 1 out remaining.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up with 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Angels down to their final out. Logan O'Hoppe, the next to hit for the Angels. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. There's a strike. Tying run at the plate.
Ball.
Fastball is outside. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes.
That missed. That's a ball.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't groove one either.
They're down to the final strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Strom is just one strike away. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two outs. This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He'll circle the bases. It's his 8th home run of the year, and we're level. It's 9-9. He kept swinging, and it paid off.
Well, that was a battle, Boog, and he just kept taking his cuts. Finally squared one up. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
So digging in, Taylor Ward. First offering misses badly for ball one. On the ground to the left. Foul ball. And foul ball.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
And that misses. Ball. Now 2-2.
2-2.
And that one is inside. Yoan Moncada in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And that'll do it. So a ninth inning comeback here, and this game has been flipped on its head, and we are tied 9-9.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about. Excuse me, miss, like what's your name? How about we just tone it
back
down?
here, Citizens Bank Park, all set for the bottom of the ninth. And now for the Phillies, Tony Ruiz. Line drive, caught.
Man, that could have been a big swing in this game. Just unlucky at a really unfortunate time right there.
Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. This guy with light tower power. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ben Joyce getting loose out there. Kraus getting loose as well. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Up and in. And now it's even 1-1. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field not.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, really expanded the zone right there with that fastball off the outside corner of the plate. Got him to chase it. That's a tough one to lay off of because it starts close to you and just continues to run away from you in that batter's box. So it's a really nice pitch with 2 strikes.
Here is Bryce Harper. And that one lifted in the air center field. Moniak sizes this one up, makes the grab, and that's the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. 10th inning coming up. And we are tied 9-9. Out of the bullpen for the Phillies, Jose Alvarado.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes.
And now Yohan Moncada.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike. One and one.
Squirts away a little bit. Ward up to third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Next pitch misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. And that one fouled off. Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one not close. And the count's full. Zach Neto in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Ball 4, he walked him. And that'll keep the line moving.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
A move coming at third base. Coming in as a pinch runner, Joe Adell. Zach Neto, the next to hit. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order. Struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano appears to be getting loose. Ross, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's down and away.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Got him looking. And that is a big first out. So he needed a strikeout there, and he got it. And now we'll see how they play it defensively.
Yeah, now they can move the middle infielders back a little bit, get into double play depth, and look for a ground ball. And roll it up, get a big double play, get out of this inning. I tell you what, that was a big strikeout in a spot where they really needed one.
Mickey Moniak, the next to hit for the Angels. That one is upstairs.
2-0
Pitch out, but no action. This one in the air. Boom. Settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out. Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1. No, that's down.
In the
ball.
dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. That's a strike. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a 2-2. And he grounds one to the right side. They get the force. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. 2 left on to the bottom of inning number 10. And we are tied 9-9. On to the bottom of the 10th. JT Realmuto steps in. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
Here's a 1-2. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That one 95 to finish him off.
And there's another strikeout, and those are just continuing to pile up. His confidence level has got to be dropping. He's got to find a way to make an adjustment, Boot, get back on track. His team needs him.
Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. And that clips the inside corner. One away, the winning run at second. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Now
And now here is Weston Wilson. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a flyout, and a strikeout. That one misses.
Ball.
1-0.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Benny really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Check swing, called strike. That one well upstairs. It's 2-2. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to inning number 11 we go. And we are tied 9-9. Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Jordan Romano.
50th time he's coming to it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the number 2 hitter, Nolan Shotwell. There's a strike.
Just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Man at second. On the ground to third. Sends it across the first. 1 up, 1 down. And next for the Angels, Mike Trout. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads.
Though he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard right back up the middle.
And that's in for a strike.
Power relievers one after another come out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
And that is downstairs. Now 1-2.
1-2.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Got him swinging.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Next is the designated hitter, Jorge Soler. Outside low,
no strike.
ball 1. Two down, go ahead run in scoring position. Late swing fouled off. Here's a 1-1. Just missed. Tap foul at the plate. That misses the zone. Full count now. Logan O'Hoppe in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. He walked in, and that will keep things going. And here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. That one lifted to left. Schwarber should have this one. Squeezes it. And that's the third out. Angels strand a couple. And this remains a 9-9 ball game. Back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Ben Joyce.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back there. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. Up steps Trey Turner in a pivotal spot. That's in there. 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
And the runner's coming home. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ball one there. Popped up. Makes the grab, and there's two gone. Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies, known for his late inning heroics. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Brings it in, and that is the inning. Phillies strand one, and our score remains tied at 9 apiece. Back at Citizens Bank Park, here's Joe Adell. Man at second, nobody out, and Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Yeah, I think part of that goes into It's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers every night, and that makes it more challenging just to come up with a single. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
Here is Yohan Moncada. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Man at second.
Right through there for a strike. Quickly in an 0-2 hole. You're going to have to give something up here in terms of power if you want to put the ball in play with any authority.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has putter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it. And not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
Stepping in, Zach Neto. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. No runs on no hits, no errors, and one left. One run can win this thing as we move ahead to the bottom of inning number 12. And we are tied 9-9. And we're back. Bottom of the 12th inning now. Now it's the right fielder, Tony Ruiz. Joyce back to work. Oh, this one's blasted. High deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And the Phillies win it in 12.
Extra innings, it seems like every guy is trying to come up with a big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
The final. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long